Alright, looks like we're live. Sweet. Hello everyone. Belthic here again. We're gonna do a little Kid Niki. The actual name of this game is like Yonka Maru something something something, so we just call it Kid Niki because that's what it is. So yeah, with that, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. Alright. So you've probably played the NES game. If so, I apologize for that as well. Kid Niki Radical Ninja on the NES is 8 worlds with 3 or 4 stages in each world. Kid Niki Game Boy is half that. We only get 4 worlds in this one, but in this game, the controls are exceptionally floaty, and it's a one-hit kill no matter what. At the end of every stage, there's going to be a bee flying around. That if you touch it, you go into a bonus stage. We'll get a bonus stage after every boss fight. So hopefully we'll be fine. You get 3 lives to start off with. You get 5 continues. There's going to be a lot of tight movement. There's going to be a lot of probably speed noises eventually as well too. This game is just not fun. I don't know what else to really say. Those dragons, they're supposed to be cats, I think. They drop bombs, and after a while they explode. You'll see more of them here in 1-3. So 1-3, we start doing real tight movement. In this screen right here, you actually have to mash A to get through it faster. Otherwise, Niki just sits there and throws a little spinny rod around. But here we got some tight movements. So right away we got first tight jump. And then here we have some more tight jumping, and this game is if you attack, you completely stop moving. So there you go, little crab skip there. So typically when you're attacking, you want to jump move. See ya, kitty. Otherwise, you don't move at all. Kind of like Ninja Gaiden, I guess. So here we go. Now we get a bonus game because we just defeated a boss. There you go. They're coming up, I don't remember which World 2 stage it is. They all kind of blend together for me because World 2 is my worst stage by far. We're going to do an intentional death. No, that's stage 3. See, I just don't remember this game that well anymore. The birds that poop right there are just evil because sometimes you can't see the dot at all. And, it becomes troublesome. All of these clouds that are shooting, they're on a timer. That jump is incredibly difficult because whenever Niki hits a ceiling, Niki loses momentum and typically will just get shot into a hole. So you actually have to jump off like literally the last pixel of that corner to make it. What else can we say about this stage? The stage is just not fun. Literally the first half of this game just isn't fun. Definitely don't recommend. Yeah, definitely don't recommend this. So now all of the cloud timings are completely off. So all the clouds are going to shoot at once now. Except for this cloud. And since we don't know the timing of that cloud, since we died, we kind of just wait and play it safe. Here we're going to get an invincibility scroll. And basically take this all the way to the end of the stage. We're going to do a few jumps here that are pretty much pixel perfect to get to the upper edge. You'll see more of that in stage 3 as well. This is the not recommended part of Game Boy. That's right. Alright, 2-3, final world of stage 2. This is by far the hardest part of stage 2. Because the clouds now have holes in them that you can't see, so you just have to know where to jump most times. And if you jump wrong or walk wrong, then you fall through the cloud. And chances are, if you're falling through the cloud, you're gonna die. That was just slow for the platform. See? Oh, fell through a few clouds there. Never would have known that you could fall through those clouds unless you fall through them 100 times before then. Come here, platform. Alright, we're gonna play this safe now. So, typically what you do is you just keep holding right, and you can kind of clip onto that platform. But, it's Kid Niki, so we're just gonna play it a little safe here and wait for that platform to come back to us. So yeah, like I said, if you game over, you get 5 continues, but game overing in this game, depending on the stage that you game over in, kind of sucks. This is the Cyclops boss that drops circles. This is probably one of the more inconsistent bosses in the runs because its hitbox is its eye, but sometimes when your little weapon goes into its eye, it doesn't register because it's past the quote-unquote hitbox. Yeah, it's a game. So sometimes hitboxes don't register. Sometimes when you jump over an enemy, even though it looks like you are 5+ pixels away from the enemy, you'll just die because the hitboxes in this game are phenomenal. World 3 is my favorite world. It probably has the best music in the entire game. This is the world where we're going to take an intentional death, especially now since we have an extra life now. This is probably the world with the tightest timing too because of all of this stuff going on. There we go. So here we're going to get another invincibility scroll. And we're going to take this all the way to the end of the stage, if things go according to plan. This is the stage with all the moving platforms. This is your atypical platformer world. Wait for that bonus to go away, and we're good. Alright, 3-2. So 3-2 is where we're going to take the intentional death, I believe. This is also where we get introduced to the Angry Beavers. Angry Beaver. And the thing with the Angry Beavers is that they are immune to all damage until they decide to become active. So you kind of have to sit there and be like, oh boy, I really hope you don't come active while my weapon is out. But you can go ahead and touch them while they're not active and you're perfectly fine. You just can't walk through them though. Oh, okay. Guess we'll just bonk our head right there. So here we got a little snaily crab boy there that we're just gonna knock out. And we're gonna miss the platform completely, apparently. So we're not gonna take the intentional death that we were going to do. So that guy there is just magically despawned. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. This was the game I was actually worried about running in RGL because or RETROTHON because I'm not very consistent this game. This game, in my opinion, is not super marathon friendly. So, it is what it is. But 3-3, so don't hold right on 3-3. Or maybe you want to. But, yep, you start off right in front of a pit. So this, oh, this is gonna be, okay. So that stage there, that's intro. So there's a glitch with Kid Niki where, for some reason, if you, this is where we want to take that intentional death right here to clear all of these enemies. But there's a little glitch where like the screen can scroll and it completely changes Kid Niki's hitbox to where Kid Niki is too big to fit through that opening. And you actually, before a couple days ago, there was no way around it except to literally reset the game. I have since found a way around said issue, but it's pretty much a frame-perfect jump to do, and it requires you to glitch into platforms. It's not a very fun trick to do. So here we got this boss here. He drops little buggies on the ground. If they touch the ground, they start bouncing around. You can kill them as they fall, and you can just knock them out. His hitbox is his head. All the boss's hitboxes are their heads, so. Yeah, 3-3, don't be an eager beaver. That's very true. Stage 4, World 4, final world. Probably the most dangerous, but in my opinion, probably one of the more fun worlds to get through. Here we're introduced to bomb enemies, but we're gonna have a lot of snakes involved with this world as well. And snakes are, in general, bad because they just kind of shoot this acid stuff out. And the acid can just travel, oh, Kilimanjaro. And the acid can just travel across the screen until it hits something solid. So I call that the Kilimanjaro, where you get to kill all 3 enemies in that one jump. It's pretty good. 4-2 is probably the funnest of the World 4 stages. A lot of cool jumps, especially when it comes to the invincibility scroll coming up here. So basically, we're gonna take this almost to the end of the stage. These stages are actually pretty long. And there's a little weirdness to the invincibility scroll, is that even though you're still blinking, when the music stops on the invincibility scroll, your invincibility is over. So even though you're still blinking, you are open to take damage. So little deceptive. All right, final stage of the game. Probably the hardest stage, honestly. This is a lot of waiting and a lot of precise jumping. So here we're not gonna break that block. We're gonna break that block. Oh. Typically you can jump on top of those blocks there and you're pretty smooth sailing. It saves like 7 seconds. Not a big deal since, you know, we've already died 1,400 times at the start. Last jump. And we have one angry beaver here to ruin your day. And we have the final boss. And coming up on time. Do we save our girlfriend or not? We'll find out. Here we go. So this game can have 2 different endings. You can save your girlfriend or your girlfriend can just die. It's 50-50. We have no idea how to trigger any ending at all. Oh, and we saved her. That's too bad. Sorry, Mo. Gonna have to reset the run. But that's Kid Niki in a nutshell. If you want to run it, there's no RNG to it at all. It's literally all movement. Literally a skill-based speedrun. But just know that the game is a very, very tight run. There's a lot of weird jumps, a lot of tight movement. Understanding hitboxes is the biggest learning curve for this game. But yeah, you gotta give it a try. Kid Niki on Game Boy. There's a handful of us that speedrun it. I'm somewhat active still in it, so I guess you can ask me questions. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be up again with Roger Rabbit, so another hot mess of a video game.